welcome to the Oracle, Lilith. My name is Amy, and I'm really glad you're here today. I hope you're doing well. So today I'm doing a pick a card. This is a love pick a card. It's the theme of it is I want to do bad things to you. Okay, so I've been picking up on a lot of intense energy within the collective. It's magnetic, like sexual chemistry. So I approach these sessions in kind of an interesting way. I approach that with music. So each stack is going to have two songs. One song is the energy of the love connection, and the second song is the energy of the magnetic, like sexual chemistry. Okay, so I've already done these 6 stacks, and they're very different. I had X energy, like exes or people who are in separation come forward. I had one stack where someone from the other side came forward to encourage a connection. And it's just been a very interesting pick a card for me. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope it resonates for you. Now keep in mind, it's a general session, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I do offer personal sessions. All that information is down in the description box, and my contact information is somewhere on the screen. I'm sorry this is flashing. I'm not sure what that's about exactly. I have tried to make it stop, and I don't know how to make it stop. Nothing is flashing, like the light is not flashing. Is it me? Am I doing it? No, I am not doing it. Okay, that's so bizarre. Okay, anyway, so we're going to go with it. Pick more than one stack as you're guided. There may be messages in different stacks for you as well. And I'm so glad you're here. I really enjoy doing this pick a card for you guys. I had a couple of people ask me to do a love reading, and so this is part of that. There'll be more love sessions coming. So stay tuned for that. Thank you for being here. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you on the other side. Bye, guys. Hi, Stack One, all of you that selected this beautiful card from the Lover's Oracle. I'm going to read it. Sacred Union. Wow. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it's truly sacred. Ooh. I just want you to kind of Sacred Union. So, yeah, this is a big energy, okay? The songs that I used to connect with the energy for this particular group was 17 Days. And also the song Dark Horse, sung in the style of Typo Negative by Vincent Andrew. I'm going to put a playlist together of all these songs for all the different stacks. And the reason for the difference in the songs, why there's 2, is one helps me connect to the love element, and the other song, the Dark Horse song, helps me connect to the chemistry and intensity of this union. And I feel it. It's really, really powerful. So let's go through the cards. This is my pre-draw. So I shuffled and got these cards. I haven't looked at them, and then we'll be clarifying. And I'm gonna get some characteristics of your person out of my little golden box here. No, I don't want to get a lot because okay, that's enough. I feel like that's too many. Okay, so let's put those back. Okay. All right. I think I need a bigger box. Anyway, we'll put those aside for now, and let's go through the cards I got. Okay. One Enchanted Evening, the perfect night. Ah. Yeah. You guys, I've been burning incense. I have ash on my table. I don't know how much of this you'll actually be able to see, but we're going to try. Okay, we have Don't Let Your Past Hold You Back. A personal issue reaches resolution. Adjustments are required. The underworld, where all things pause and begin again. Ooh, this is intense. For the feminine energy, that's energy, not gender. We have irresistibility, Freya. Yeah, I'm feeling that. Let me see if I can move these a little bit for you guys. All right, for the masculine energy, we have Shiva, destroyer. Whoa, that's powerful. Like, yeah, I'm feeling an intense, woo, you guys. Fourth house roots. All right, yeah, that's beautiful. Okay, I got a lot of cards for you guys. We have let your friends help you. Ask for help. Ask for and accept support from others. Oh. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling a lot of Pluto energy here, so there could be Scorpio. You both could have Scorpio. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. All right. Okay, and I got 3 tarot. Actually, 4. Okay, let's see here. We have the 7 of Wands. We have the 6 of Wands. Ooh, that's victory. Boop, 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 boop. That's victory. I'm sorry. I just thought that made me happy. The Knight of Wands. Okay, this is coming in quickly. Queen of Pentacles. All right, you guys. I know you can't see all the cards, but we're trying a new view here. So tell me if you like it. Okay. Also, I channeled some messages and put them on these little black cards, and I'm going to pull out 3. You got a lot of cards. I don't always get this many cards, but a lot of cards came out for you because this is a sacred union. Okay, so this is a sacred union. Of course, we've talked about that. We have underworld vibe here where all things pause and begin again. I feel like there's been quite a struggle and a journey to get to each other. Okay. Now, for some of you, I feel like there's an energy here that some of you may be with your person and you may think this is the one and this is your validation. For others, this is someone coming in very quickly. Okay. There's a Knight of Wands energy here, a fast mover. And I'm getting this energy with the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Wands here. I'm getting this energy of him. That is energy, not gender. Him energy, watching her energy. Okay, watching this ascension, watching growth. So this may be someone who has seen you online or at your work or at school or somewhere where your drive and ambition has shown, and they've watched that. And this King of Wands here is, they're successful. There's victory here with the 6 of Wands. So lots of victory, a lot of happiness. So I feel like this King of Wands is a happy energy, okay? And I get from the 7 of Wands here a lot of energy of building, wanting to build something, looking for roots with the 4th house here. And I feel with the Freya card here, we have magnetic attraction. It's spoken of in the chemistry card here, as well as I'm picking up between Freya, her irresistibility, with Shiva, the destroyer. I'm feeling like the masculine energy here may have a darker current. They may vibe in a darker way. They're powerful. This is powerful masculine energy coming towards a feminine who I think may not realize exactly what's going on. All right. I'm feeling like the masculine energy has had probably issues with addiction, some kind of addiction. And they may be addicted to people who are addicted to things. That kind of energy. Like, I feel like the masculine here may have gotten, I'm picking up on the serpent energy here, but not in a, it's not really an ascended serpent energy here. It's like this person may have had parasites in their lives before, like a lot of parasitic energy, a lot of, people who didn't mean well. I feel like this masculine energy is a big energy. Okay. Sorry. I knocked you guys. I feel like it's a really big energy and it wants to present, but There are issues. I'm feeling a lot of baggage here, and that could be for the feminine energy, a lot of hurt. Check your South Node. I feel like for a lot of you who resonate as the feminine energy here, the South Node, your South Node is going to have some powerful information about why you do the things you do. And there's a need here to release, okay? With the underworld current here, I'm feeling like there's a need to release some baggage, some of the baggage that has rooted itself within you. A lot of your thoughts are not your own. They're coming from like past baggage, the way someone used to talk to you or the way you talked to yourself, you spoke to yourself. And I'm feeling like you're working, we have the full moon in Cancer here, and I feel like you're working on having a healthy emotional relationship with yourself, okay? And I feel the masculine energy is in this adjustments are required energy. They're not sure how to make this one enchanted evening happen. There is a moment in time when you two will connect, and the masculine energy is trying to figure out how to do that. I'm feeling for some of the masculines here, they are with someone else. There may be children with someone else. And it's not that they are leaving something that's good. It's that they're leaving something that feels hurtful. I feel like maybe they have a spouse who is a little bit parasitic. And this is no judgment, okay? This is just what I'm getting, all right? Let's move into some of these other cards here. Inspirational, all right? Communicator. Blue eyes. Y'all can't read these little things, can you? Talented. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. Successful. Whoops, I keep hitting you guys. I'm not used to this angle yet. Twitter. Okay, they may know you from Twitter. And blonde hair. Some of you guys may have blonde hair. They may have blonde hair. It doesn't have to be like natural blonde or anything like that. They may just have lighter hair, or you have lighter hair, or that may not resonate at all. So it just depends. And these are the cards. I won't hurt you. Aww. I follow you under a fake name. Ha! That's that internet stuff. You make me believe in love again. All right, so someone's very taken, okay? Very taken. That's what I'm getting. I'm very taken by this Knight of Wands energy. Is very taken by the feminine energy. They're impressed. There's something about the feminine energy here that's inspirational, okay? And they're in this particular session, we're being very specific about the story, okay? If you don't resonate this way, this probably isn't your selection, okay? There may be messages here for you that resonate, but maybe not all of it does, okay? Someone is being followed under, you're being watched, okay? The feminine energy may feel like they're being watched, and this is validation that you're being watched. Yeah, let's go with this. All right. I'm going to get a few more tarot cards here. I want to find out about the who's the watching situation. It could be on Twitter. It could be on Instagram. But definitely someone, I feel like this Freya is completely unaware how irresistible they are to the Shiva energy. They have no clue. You are so cute. You have no clue. You're just adorable. I feel this adorable energy, like you just don't know. You have no idea. And Shiva didn't come to play, all right? I'm just telling you, this is a powerful person. When they move towards you, they're not coming towards you to play, all right? This is serious. So this is someone who's really intense. I feel like if they have a spiritual paradigm, it probably has to do with the underworld vibration frequency, and that's, you know, that's not a bad thing. So this person may be a lot different than what you're used to. They're successful and talented, so take that as it resonates. Yeah. Tell us more. So I feel like either they have a friend following you or they've paid someone to follow you. Okay? However that works. I don't know. I'm telling you what I got. Okay? All right. Ooh, yeah. Okay, we have the Four of Cups here. We have the Three of Wands. We have the Two of Swords. We have the Three of Swords, you guys. And then we have the Five of Swords. Lots of swords. Lots of worry. I feel like the masculine energy is concerned about this connection. I think they know that they're going to have to probably hurt some people to get to you, and they're not comfortable with that. Actually, the feminine may be with somebody as well, but this person, this energy is going to come forward anyway, okay? This is a powerful person. This is someone who could help you in your life. And you deep down may know that the person you're with may not be, the sacred union person, okay? But you know deep down if the person you're with is this person or not, okay? But for a lot of you, this is coming towards you. And relationships, and I hate to say this, but it's like your relationship. This is literally how I'm getting the information from Shiva, okay? I don't care if you're with somebody. I don't care. I don't care if you're with somebody. I don't care if you planned a life. I don't care. I'm coming for you because I feel sacred union here. I feel you're my person. Not only do I feel you're my person, I feel like you are matched with my destiny. I have accomplished so much. And now it's time for me to go to the next stage of life, of what I can do to help others. And I feel the feminine energy is putting out a lot of love here. You may be trying to manifest this person, but I think there's a energy here of nurturing from the feminine energy. Like, I won't hurt you. I won't hurt you. I understand. You can trust me. I feel like the masculine energy is going to have to learn how to trust with this Five of Swords here. They're going to have to learn how to trust their instincts. And I feel like that's part of the adjustments are required is they just don't. This is someone who usually knows how to move, and this person doesn't. They know they're going to. They just haven't figured out how. And that's where we're kind of at with this. They haven't figured out how. And I feel like with the Four of Cups here, often the Four of Cups feels like rejection, especially next to the Three of Swords here. But what I'm feeling like is there is a opportunity or a person coming to you that you're not going to see coming. When this energy, this masculine energy, Shiva, decides to move forward, like I said, he's going to pop out of nowhere. And that's energy, not gender. He's going to pop up out of nowhere. I feel like this Three of Swords energy right now is causing a lot of this to kind of be very slow, okay? This Two of Swords. This Two of Swords many times is about not being able to make a decision. Libra energy here, Gemini. I feel Gemini strongly all of a sudden, like strongly coming through, okay? So either Shiva has a lot of Gemini, you have some Gemini. There's just Gemini twin energy here. You may have powerful alignments or aspects with those planets as well. That's going to be different for everyone, but just feeling a lot of Gemini energy here. This is someone who knows they're going to go forward, but it's kind of stuck in the Three of Swords. So this is how it looks to me. Okay. This is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a Three of Swords situation and a Three of Wands situation. And this energy, you can't even see it. Okay. I'm seeing a Three of Wands situation and a Three of Swords situation. And the Two of Swords is right on top of it. Okay. Trying to make a decision. And this is a strong energy. Okay. That, again, with the Five of Swords, they don't know whether to move on alone or go with the victor, okay? They're trying to figure out how to maneuver towards Freya here. And I think Freya's going to be surprised. Okay, you're going to be surprised. I think you're going to be busy kind of working on some issues. It has to do with allowing people in. Okay, I'm getting that with the let your friends help you. It has to do with the feminine energy, allowing people in. Okay, that's kind of what I'm feeling like. The feminine's trying to open up, okay, and accept new people. And yeah, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing, but it takes time, and you can't rush this. The chemistry here is very strong. So if Shiva isn't in your energy field, when they come in and if you meditate and things like that and work with energy, you'll probably feel this masculine energy. It's very, very strong. Okay. I feel like almost like the masculine energy is kind of taken over this reading. Okay. Taken over the session. All right. So I feel like, they really want you to know that you're vitally important to them. Okay. You're extremely important. And even though they cannot express it now, they will. Okay. But you have to be patient because this very strong energy is going to have to be a little vulnerable to move towards you. That's why you being in a state of self-love and releasing old baggage and allowing your personal issues to kind of wrap up and allow the universe, just receive. I'm getting a big message of like being receptive to change, being receptive to signs. Okay. Speaking of signs, I'm going to roll some dice here now. All right. The highest good of all involved. Signs, timelines. Let me see what the numbers say. Okay. Here we go. All right. Interesting. We have 11. We have 1 twice. We have 2 4s, 44. And then we have 3. Is that a 6? Oh, it is a 6. Okay. All right. So we have 2 1s. These dice sometimes are hard to read. So 5, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And we have 3. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6. So 11s could be signs of alignment. And if you see a number sequence like 3, 4, 5, 6, anything in, wow, Amy. Let me put them in order. Okay, there you go. Okay, any numbers like in sequence will be a sign as well. I'm also getting like 11 months, 11 weeks. I don't get days here. I'm feeling pretty firmly that it's probably more like 11 months, all right? Because this alignment is different, okay? It's just a different kind of alignment. And basically, you're manifesting a moment in time, okay? A moment in space where the masculine and the feminine can really communicate, okay? Because this person is following you under a fake name. So they are actually in their head, in many ways, they're communing with you on a daily because they see you. They see you on whatever you're doing, okay? They download your pictures and all that stuff. But they haven't had direct contact with you. So because of that, if they have, it's been under someone else, okay? So this is going to be a little bit of a wall to overcome because I feel like the feminine at first is going to feel like maybe you can't trust them. And you know what? Vet them. Make them vet themselves, okay? I'm getting that very strongly. Make them vet themselves. They'll respond to that. Anyone who is not willing to vet themselves to you and vet what, as they come forward like this is your sacred union. They should be willing to vet themselves and it not be a problem, okay? All right, guys, that's what I got for stack 1. I hope this resonated. If it did or it didn't, please leave me a comment in the comment section down below. I'd love to talk to you guys. I hope you have a beautiful day. I really appreciate you. Subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Hello, number 2. All of you guys that picked this beautiful heart here, let's read it. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. Aw, that's really sweet and very deep. This is a very deep connection. I felt that right away when I connected to the songs. For you guys, Maybe I'm Amazed by Paul McCartney and Wings, and Venus in Furs by Angie. Now, Maybe I'm Amazed is the love frequency I'm picking up on. So a lot of really deep, intense, it's almost like this person has wonderment about them. They're like in wonder of you, okay? And then we have Venus in Furs here. So I feel like this is probably a kinky couple, okay? One of you's kinky and you're both kinky or something like that, okay? So no judgment here, just it's what I'm picking up on. It's how it works. That's the, I want to do bad things to you. I think this energy really wants to do some bad things. You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right. Before that gets out of hand, let's get some different aspects out of this little golden box. I feel like it's not big enough. I have a lot of different things in here. So I'm going to try to pull just a few, but I want to kind of, well, there's 2. I want like that one, and I want that one. Okay. All right. Now then, let's go through them, I guess. Well, let's put these over here and let's go through the cards. Now you don't have any tarot yet, so every stack is pulled very individually. I want to read this again. Okay, so this person knows the value of the moments. Okay, this is somebody who's probably really romantic. I think they've been through a lot. I feel like this is all right, there may be an age difference here, but I do feel like this is an unusual couple. So take that as it goes. Take that as it resonates. All right. Keep that in mind that it's a general session. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I got a lot of 3s for you. I feel like I'm doing a kind of an oracle. I do them in the morning when I do, not in the morning, but I do them for the oracle of the day. I used to do them in the morning. Now I publish them at night. But, yeah, I feel like, this is similar to one of those, daily oracle readings where I do oracles. Mostly, and I feel like I'm not going to probably pull a lot of tarot for this stack. So, power symbol, cleanse, purify, and protect the physical body. Okay, that's the power exchange I'm feeling here. I feel like there's a need, you need to be okay with your body, all right? You're going to need to really be okay with your body. Trinka 5, manifesting money and income. I think, there's a lot of prosperity here. On target, follow your ideal path. Okay. All right. So here we go. I got 3 of these. So let's do the 3. You deserve love. You are lovable. Okay. We have passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. I feel like this person wants to take care of you. The masculine wants to take care of the feminine energy. That's energy, not gender. Okay, flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy towards others. All right. Yeah, I feel like that's going to help you align with this energy quickly. Okay, we have... All right. Oops. Did I shake you? I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure these angles out. Oh, I got 4 cards. Okay. We have Truth Transcends Illusion 22. So we have a master number 22. Act as if. All right. Slow and steady wins the race. I feel like that's the energy that's coming. That's the energy between you two. Trust the great mystery. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. You know, when I get this card, I always get frustrated. I immediately get frustrated because I'm like, well, that's why I'm doing this session, isn't it? I want to know what the great mystery is about this person. So I get that. Okay, I get Rihanna, self-trust. Okay, I feel that. And the masculine energy, perfection. Oh, wow. Okay, so I'm feeling Capricorn, Virgo, energy there. Maybe Libra as well. Some Gemini with the masculine energy, Sagittarius. I'm feeling with the feminine energy, Cancer, Leo, as well as like Taurus and some Scorpio here as well. There's a lot of Taurus energy with this little turtle though. So I feel like when this may be slow to manifest, this may be somebody you know, but you haven't really gone to the passion part. In fact, you may be in the you deserve love part of this, okay? But this is how it's going to manifest. I feel like this energy, the masculine energy is successful. The feminine energy is successful. It may be in different ways. You may be really different from each other. Let's see what the card... Now, I got a lot of these cards. These are like channeled messages that Lilith had me write down. Okay. I'm scared to reach out to you. Okay, so this person may be someone who will intimidate you a bit. And I feel like the masculine energy here is really big. I felt that with the first stack too. And I think that's part of the I want to do bad things to you thing. It's just, there's a lot of masculine energy that have been sprung, okay? And so they're ready. They're trying to figure out how to make this happen. And I feel like this Rihanna energy here is learning about self. I think you're focused on self, knowing you deserve love, healing. I feel with the power symbol here, really leaving behind old baggage. The truth transcends illusion. I feel like the feminine energy here may have found out some truths that were a little difficult to deal with. And yeah, it feels heavy, okay? I think the feminine energy has been through a lot. You can reverse the roles as well, but that's what I'm feeling. I talk about you to my friends. Oh, guys. Leo energy here. So, Taurus energy as well. Sagittarius. Who else is a talker? Capricorn. Can be sometimes. It depends how deep the friendship is. But yeah, this person talks about you to their friends, okay? That's really interesting. That means that you've won them over, okay? You are a thought. You matter already. And yeah. You drive me crazy. You drive me crazy. Okay, that's part of the sexual chemistry. I feel it intensely with this stack here. Even though it feels like it's going to be slow moving, I feel like there is just a powerful attraction with this passion card, okay? Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. This is coming for you. If you're the feminine energy, if you're the masculine energy, you know you're moving towards this, okay? Your voice drives me wild. Okay, so they've heard your voice. All right, so it may be that they know you from work, or they know you from the grocery store, or I don't know, they know you from online. There's just a lot of different ways they could possibly know you, but they've heard your voice, and your voice drives them crazy. And they listen to your, okay, I'm getting like they listen to your voice over and over. So if you're somebody who like leaves messages for them and your friends or whatever, they listen to your messages over and over. I got another you drive me crazy. I didn't know I had 2 of these in there. Wow. So that's part of it. Okay. Oh, that's crazy. I didn't know I had 2 of those. Okay. You guys, this person is chomping at the bit to get to you. I feel like they're like, oh my gosh. And they think of the feminine energy almost like goddess energy. Okay. Like, even though the masculine energy here is very impressive in, you know, biological ways. Okay. This is a masculine energy who has done work. They are successful. Let's get some more detail here. This is somebody who's going to be impressive. Let's see. They work. Glow up. They watched you glow up. They've watched your work. Okay. They're protective. They already feel protective of you. And they want to communicate. Okay. So I'm feeling most of this energy. And this is how I felt for the first stack. It felt like the masculine was coming through, speaking to the feminine. Now, this could be the feminine. You could flip the roles here. But there's definitely, I feel like I got 2 you drive me crazies because you drive each other crazy. I think you may know who this is. Yeah, I said it. I think you may know who this is. And there's advice here of you need to get into your rhythm. You need to get into yourself. You need to get good with yourself. Okay? Because you're going to want this. This is going to be fun. I feel like for the feminine energy, like the masculine is really going to help you unlock a lot of your sexuality. Okay. I feel like there is a flow here, like almost like this masculine energy is going to help you heal up some damage that's been done to your sacral chakra and your root chakra. There's a safety here. You're going to feel safe with this person. This person's very protective. They're not going to let anybody treat you poorly. And there's a respect here. The masculine really respects the feminine energy here. I think you've been through a lot. I think this person knows you've been through a lot. And I feel like you're on target. But there's some advice here on, you know, stay lighthearted. Don't let life's battles that you're in, don't let the fight you're in steal your joy, okay? Because joy is how this energy is being drawn to you, through being happy. And I don't mean fake happy. I mean finding moments where you're really happy. You're just enjoying what you're doing, or you're just in flow, and you're just joyful and enjoying being alive, right? So allow those moments to come forward. Be lighthearted. Watch some cartoons, you know, like eat some candy, you know, do some fun things, blow some bubbles. I don't know. Do something fun. Do something fun. Be more lighthearted. Not be more lighthearted, but get into that aspect of your personality, because I feel like there's a lot of heavy energy here, and heavy, heavy and intensity is the same thing, Amy. It just feels like the feminine energy has been through a lot. And there's a side message here for you guys. I didn't get this with stack 1, about manifesting money and income. Okay, I think the feminine energy is really struggling financially here. Now it could be the masculine, it could be both of you, but I feel like there's a struggle. And I feel like the masculine energy is successful, but he has worked very hard. He is energy, not gender. He's worked very hard for what he has, okay? And this may be somebody who doesn't make a lot of money. They've just made good choices with the money that they have, okay? Now, it could be that the masculine energy is not that, and they don't have, but the feminine does, okay? Because I do feel there may be like a role reversal here on some level, okay? I feel that the power struggle, not power struggle, that, well, you know, for kinky folk, okay? Because I'm really picking up on a kink factor here. I feel like both of you are going to be really fulfilled by each other, and you're going to be able to live out some of the things that you thought you would never live out, okay? I feel like for some of you with that Venus in furs, I feel like there's something about your energy that expresses itself through dominance, okay? Through feminine dominance. So, and the masculine energy, no matter how strong this energy is, it feels it. It makes him weak. You know, he feels your power, and it makes him weak, okay? So weak in a good way. Weak in I want to do bad things to you way, okay? Now, for some of you, it's reverse, and the masculine is extremely masculine, extremely dominant, extremely, would be like very strong, very virile, a lot of vitality here, and they would be the one, but there seems to be some kind of but I don't want to say issue because it's not an issue. It's just a chemistry, how you guys can choose to react if you want. If you do, you can take that to a deeper level where it is actually expressed in spirituality as well. So that message won't be for everybody. Okay, so all right. Okay, let's get some numbers of alignment and maybe a time frame. If you do know this person, I don't think you're at this level. I think you're both just kind of filling each other out. And yeah, so let's see. What numbers? All right, there is a 6. There is another 6. So we have 2 6s, 2 2s. All right, and then 2 3 4. So 66, 666 would be a sign of alignment, and we have 2s, so 22 as well. So I'm feeling like for a lot of you, this is going to be a year, okay? We're a year out from this. 2022 is a big year for a lot of people, and with that master number here, I'm feeling that. So, you know, take your time. There's no rush on this connection, okay? Stack 1, I think they got 11 months or 10 months or 10 weeks, or it could be 12 weeks. It could be 3 months to a year. However, I'm feeling for most of you, it's probably the further out. Now, those could be weeks as well. So just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. So that's what I got for you guys. I hope this resonated. If it did or it didn't, please leave me a comment in the comment section down below. I'd love to talk to you guys. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys. Hi, stack number 3. You probably can't see your cards very well, but I was guided to pull for you under this light to channel under this condition. So I feel your connection with your person is much different than the first 2 stacks, okay? It feels very watery, and it feels extremely spiritual. There is a deep spiritual bond here as well. So, and it's interesting, the songs that I got for you was Stay by Rihanna and Birthday Sex by Jeremy. Jeremy? I think that's it. If it's not, please correct me, because I'm horrible with names. I don't mean to be, but keep in mind, this is a general session. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I do offer personal sessions. All that information is down in the description box, and my contact information is somewhere on the screen. So, all right, guys. So, I went through and I did a shuffle, and I drew some cards, and these are the cards that came out, and we're going to go through those. But first, I want to get, I will also draw more cards, but I'm going to get these 2 things first. So this is the stack of cards that Spirit had me put together. Lilith directed me. I channeled what to put into this deck. Now, this deck does have doubles of It's interesting. I didn't know there was a double in here. I didn't take it out. It's not a mistake. So, yeah. Anyway, there's one that's in here twice that I know of. I wonder if there's any more. I don't remember. Okay, so I'm going to get that one. Going to get that one. I'm going to get that one. Okay. And I'm going to get a few attributes out of my little golden... Oops, I'm so sorry. I'm going to get a few attributes out of this little golden box here. So I want to kind of not... I need a bigger box, I think. So I'm going to get that. Okay, those. Okay, that looks good. All right, that's probably enough. Okay. All right, so let's go through the cards. First, all right, I'm going to read this card. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of circumstances you currently find yourself in. Aww. What a sweet message. So you may be having a hard time right now. A lot of people are, you know, we're purging a lot and growing and going through a lot of, well, frankly, shit. So, you know, it's nice when someone sends you love. And I feel like that's what just happened. You got a little message from your person. All right. But this person wants to do bad things with you. This is your person. Okay. Just so you know, I'm feeling that pretty strongly. There's a very intense spiritual bond here. One of you may be psychic, or you both may share empathy, and you may be spirit mediums. There's just a lot of energy here of spiritual gifts. If one of you are creative, then one of you, when you're actually being creative, you're channeling energy through. That's your art or your music or your writing or whatever creative thing you do. It could actually be, I'm seeing numbers as well. So, okay. We have infinite possibilities. Y'all probably can't see that very well, but sometimes I do sessions under the low light for different reasons. So yeah. And I feel like there's a spirit here. There's spiritual energy manifesting in this particular session here. Don't let pride get in your way. Saturn return, age. Interesting. My chair is squeaking, so this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Probably can't see it. I'm sorry. Let's see. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to show. Have some fun. Yeah, it's hard to do when you're going through a lot, isn't it? It sure is. Okay, then we get hummingbird. Be here now. Okay. We have rhino spirit. Overcome any obstacle. Squeak, squeak. Sorry about my chair. Cat spirit. Claim your independence. I wonder, there was another stack that got this. I can't remember who it was. Okay, we have Arwen, 3 days of light, balancing male and female energies, peace and inner harmony. Okay. Star, the silver energy of the star brings good luck and serendipity. And little luxuries, generates luxury and experiences and surroundings. So Lux life. Okay. Then I got 3 tarot here. Okay. I have the 7 of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles. Okay. And the 9 of Wands. All right. Okay, you guys. First of all, again, I feel a deep spiritual, connection here. Okay. I don't think you know each other. All right. the song, one of the other songs that came to mind besides Stay was Rihanna's Diamonds. And I'm feeling like this is like a diamond. The diamond kind of represents this connection. Okay. So you might look up the spiritual meanings of diamonds. This is somebody who wants you to be happy. Okay. This is somebody who wants you to be happy now. Now, I'm going to say something here, and this is strange, okay? But I'm actually feeling a passed on partner coming through, all right? So this won't resonate for all of you, but it's as if the others, oh my God, okay. Someone is communicating from the other side, all right? And this is encouragement for you to go forward. All right. This could be a past partner. This could be, it could be a mom or a dad as well. But there's energy here within these cards of encouraging you to move forward. A past partner coming forward. And I just feel this energy like coming forward and saying, enjoy your moments. Be here now. Hey guys, I thought I heard something. I just heard this energy coming forward saying, be here now. Engage your moments. You're going to get over, you can overcome anything, all right? And it's okay for you to move on. It's okay for you to move forward. It's okay for you to love someone again, okay? Fall in love. Be happy. It's a really beautiful energy. I'm pulling to the Saturn return age. You may be going through a Saturn return, or this person could have just been going through a Saturn return. Saturn returns are tough. That's when Saturn gets on us, and the discipline, like get your shit together kind of energy, karma coming to you to help you move through life in a more graceful manner. There's a lot of purging that happens with that as well. I'm also feeling with Saturn a lot of difficulty. So I feel like maybe you're having a difficult time releasing this past energy. Wow, I feel like this is this is probably the most interesting love reading I can say love session I've ever done, okay? Because I'm feeling energy from the other side pulling me. And so this is not going to resonate for a lot of people, I think. But it's very specific. And all right. Don't let pride get in your way, okay? There's something going on here where your ego, you're a little stuck with something. It may have to do with the person who passed. And there's a need to let go, okay? Don't let the past hold you back, all right? Leo, 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 full moon in Leo. I just feel like you may be a Leo, they may be a Leo, but there's Leo energy here. And I'm feeling like it's time for you to burst forward. I'm seeing a giant bursting of light, of golden energy, okay? I feel like there's a message here for you to just come into your own and love yourself, okay? Anything is possible. And I feel like there's a lot of people behind the scenes, on the other side, whatever you resonate with, who are orchestrating something wonderful for you. And it has to do with this person who I feel is extremely spiritual. They may be using the law of attraction to manifest you. I don't think you know them. And I feel like literally this past energy, this loved one, whoever this is working with the person's higher self, and they're trying to get you aligned. And they're having a hard time because there's sadness here, you know, there's struggle, I feel wounded warrior energy here. This has not been an easy road, but there is energy here of moving forward to joy. This could be the one. So ancestors, those who have crossed over, angels, I feel a lot of multidimensional beings coming through. And I just feel like they want you to know that you are on the road to this union, okay? This person who wants to do bad things to you. And it's weird for me to like say that and have like energy from the other side present as well. It's an interesting energy for me. So let's get into the rest of this information, and we'll go from there. I am waiting on you to be free. Okay, so there may be energy here of grief holding you back, of what does this card say? Love yourself first. Yes. There's an energy of not being free to love here, not being free to move on. And there's just this passed on energy that once they want you to know that you deserve this. This is, you need to move on and be free and be happy. I talk about you to my friends. So this love, they're talking about you to their friends. So this is interesting. I feel like either they're talking about you in a broad concept to help like manifest you, or they know who you are. I can't wait to touch you. Yeah, I think this person knows who you are. Okay, I don't think you have any idea. I don't think you've met officially. Leave current situation. Yeah. So whatever is grieving here, whatever is grieving you, I feel like some of you got out of a, like a bad narcissistic relationship, and there's healing to do. And you're still, even though you may not be with the person, you're still energetically like healing from it. So you're not really free. So this person's literally waiting for you to be free. You may be in a relationship, but somehow don't seem to feel, well, you did this session. So you must feel a pull, right? To something else. This is a very spiritual connection. So let me see here. We have, they may be a little sarcastic. Okay. So, that kind of sense of humor. Communicator. I've gotten that for every pile, I think. Smart. This is a very smart person. I feel the intelligence. That's why the desire is so intense. This is a very smart person. Messages. Oh, okay. Grow old with you. Okay, so this person wants to spend the rest of their life with you. They see you as their person, and they may have manifested you. I think they know who you are, but you don't know who they are. Okay, that's what I think. It may be an online thing. It may be at work. I feel like this person is probably in a higher position than you are. That's how they know. That's how they can know you and you not know. They can know who you are, but you not know who they are. I'm not sure how that really works, but that's just what I'm getting. So, okay. Yeah, let's get I want to get some more cards here. So I'm going to use the Starman Tarot. This is the first time I've been instructed to use this stack in a while. Okay, so this is a special connection. Okay, you have loved ones coming forward, trying to help you heal yourself so that you can be in alignment with this person. All right. I feel that a lot of you have had a lot of grief, a lot of sorrow. You may have lost people like literally, or you could have lost like important people in your life, separated, or had to, for whatever reason, cut them off or whatever. And so there's a lot of sorrow here. And I think there's energy coming around you from your ancestors. And this can be a passed on a loved one, like a partner or potential partner or a best friend or something like that, coming forward to help you move towards healing so this person can come forward. There's a need here for you to be happy. Like they want you to be happy, and they want to see you happy really before you guys come together. They want to see you happy. You know, that's really real love, because they want you to be happy because you're happy, not because of them. Does that make sense? Because that will just add to it. You know, that just adds to the happiness. When someone becomes your sole reason to be happy, there can be a lot of problems with that. So, all right. Oh, wow, we got the Emperor. Okay, so Emperor energy here, definitely for the masculine. We have the Nine of Pentacles. This is a person who's successful. And we have the Nine of Swords. So 99 is going to be a number of alignment for you. Yeah, so we're going to go get a little bit into the person. Okay, so an Emperor is a boss, all right? This is somebody who, whatever their profession they're in, they're probably good at it. They're probably a leader of some kind. There's a possibility that they're very abundant and have a lot of resources. They may not have a lot of money. They just know a lot of people and have a lot of resources, whatever that means, okay? The Nine of Pentacles, this is somebody who, has created a lot on their own. They may own their own business or something like that. But there's something about what they do that makes them independent. This independence has encouraged spiritual development, is what I'm feeling within this person. For them, manifestation of success is equal to what they do in their spiritual life, whatever that is, okay, whatever that is the connection for them. But there is an energy here of the Nine of Swords. So I think they worry a lot. I think they're very protective. And I think that they work a lot, okay? So those are things that you would need to help them with. Help them with balance, help them with clarity, you know, help them stay grounded, okay? Whatever this person, and for some this is someone who's more like a spiritual leader of some kind. So it could be like a deacon or a preacher or something like that, or could be like a guru or a tarot reader. That could be you or them or however that resonates. But there's an element, I feel like they may be a type A personality. Okay, so I do, with the messages here and the little luxuries, I'm feeling like when they come forward, it'll start with like a little small talk, okay? And this person is a gift giver. They will give you gifts. What they are giving you gifts for, though, is because they want to see your reaction. And they want to know that you want them for them, okay? I think this is someone who's had a past of being like a player and has moved into more maturity. There may be an age difference. And so they're going to want to make sure that you want them for them, but they also want you to enjoy the gifts. So, you know, they want to see you enjoy it. They want to see you happy. I feel like somehow your story to them is just so heart-wrenching, like what you've been through, and they just kind of want to take care of you. And, but to them, they need to know that you're trustworthy. That's one of the most important things here, is that they can trust you. So I'm being guided to draw from the Gothic Tarot here. So I guess that is going to be your biggest challenge with them, is being authentic with them all the time, okay? And if you are not in a good place with yourself, if you're still grieving, if you don't feel you're worthy of this, then that could be a problem, okay? So that's why your guides, your ancestors crossed over. I feel like for some of you, you have people who have crossed over in the last 5 years who are in your energy field, okay? And they're trying to help you, guide you into this new direction. I'm feeling like a new beginning for you guys. All right, let's clarify. I want to clarify that Nine of Swords energy. Okay, that one. What do we have here? The Star. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome energy. So you're going to be able to more than assure this person that you are trustworthy, okay? In fact, for some of you, this is gonna, I don't know, this person may be in a position where they're seen a lot, and so they have to vet people, you know, and that's just a process, but you'll come out fine. I think for many of you, you are such a bright light, in their life. Like, you're such a bright light that you calm this overactive mind, this anxiety. You help them deal with their fear, and they help you deal with yours. So that's kind of awesome, right? That's what soulmates do, right? That's what true soulmates do. They help each other get over their fear and anxiety and things like that. Sometimes it takes a while to open up. Okay, I got the Eight of Wands on the Emperor. Okay, that is a card of alignment. Okay, so you are being aligned with this Emperor energy, and that's not gender, that's energy. Okay, so you're being powerfully aligned. You're in alignment, all right? So it's just time for you to take care of yourself. Let some of this sorrow go. The possibilities are infinite. Okay, let's clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Let's see here. The Three of Swords. Okay, I'm feeling like... Let me get another card. Because what I'm feeling is that this person's had to overcome a lot of heartbreak. There's been a lot of betrayal. Okay, so this success did not come easily for the Emperor. Okay, did not come easily. It was a lot of betrayal. All right, and that's where this is coming from. So you understand. Yeah, and so it's going to take time. All right, it's going to take some time, but you're in alignment. But you've got to work on yourself. You got to work on your dreams, okay? And we have the Five of Wands. Okay, yeah. So with the Five of Wands, what I'm feeling here is this energy of kind of getting in your own way. And there was a lot of fighting for this energy here. There was a lot of like betrayal, fighting, anger. There could have been an issue with controlling anger. I feel like this person may have even gotten physical, not with their partner, but just like in like with others. Like they might have had an impulse control problem, and they were able to overcome that and focus that energy into like a business or something creative that became very successful. Okay, it's a channel for their energy. This masculine energy, this Emperor energy has a lot of intensity, okay? And this energy here of I can't wait to touch you is very real, all right? That's a very real energy. I'm feeling it like they cannot... Okay, we're going to have to wait just a second. We're going to take a minute. Okay, so they're having to sort of control themselves, all right, to keep from going forward to you. Because they have never seen anyone quite like you. All right. There's something about you that draws them like a magnet, like they can't stop themselves, you know, but they also have other issues, just like you have other issues. And, in this energy, this anxiety energy, but I feel like the star, like you are the star unfolding. Like that's part of what's happening. You're healing, becoming more authentically yourself, moving into doing some things that you want to do and what you want to experience. And it's creating a star energy about you. And that will help pull this person closer to you. Yeah, and we have the Eight of Wands here. So you're in alignment for this person, okay? And it's happening probably more quickly than you think. I'm getting like 2022. I think 2022 is going to be a big year for a lot of people. So, you know, take what resonates there. But I'm going to get some numbers with our my dice here. Let's see numbers of alignment and a time frame of when this can manifest. Let's see. All right. We have 2 sixes and 2 5s. Wow. Okay, so 115566. Okay, so 11, 55, 66, and 99 are going to be numbers for you of alignment. They could be lucky numbers. Interesting. Okay, so I'm feeling like 12 months, 10 to 12 months. Yeah, 11s are going to be important. 11s will be the sign of alignment. around that time. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, there's going to be a wedding in a year. What I'm saying is that you are in alignment to make contact, okay? And if you haven't already, all right, how fast it goes, if it flies. And, you know, this is a general session, and we all have free will, okay? So you can choose not to do this and do something else, you know. Free will's powerful. So, all right, that's what I got for you guys. I hope this resonated. If it did or it didn't, please leave me a comment in the comment section down below. I'd love to talk to you guys. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys. Hi, Stack 4, all of you that selected this card. I'm going to read that in a minute. I also have the cards that came out in the pre-shuffle as well. And the two songs I connected with was, these are kind of odd, I think, selections, but this is what Spirit guided me to for reasons, all right? So we have This Is How We Do by Katy Perry. You know, I'm not a huge Katy Perry fan, but, you know, the songs are guided. I'm guided to them by Spirit, by Lilith, and accompanying guides and angels and frequencies and all kinds of things guide me to music. I'm trying to pick up on the energy with you and your person. So, and then the Katy Perry is kind of the fun, like love energy that I'm feeling between you two. And then the Shut Up, no, not that one. It is This Shit Will Fuck You Up. Yeah. So, by Combichrist, that is the intensity of the chemistry here. I'm feeling like a couple of things here. So either this is an ex, okay, and this is an ex from like a while back, or this is an older, not older, but like more mature couple who have a lot of nostalgia around like the 90s and 2000s in common, or this is an ex, that we're going to be talking about. So, all right, let's get to the cards. Oh, well, first I want to, hang on. First I'm going to draw out of this little box here that has like, this has all kinds of different stuff. I'm going to mix it up first before I draw out of it. I need a bigger box, I think, or I have too many things in here. One of the two, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay, now I'm going to pick from the box. I'm going to go, all right, that's what we got. Okay, that's quite a few actually, but that'll work. Okay, where am I going to put the box? Over here. All right, now I'm going to get a few cards from this little deck that I channeled some messages for you guys. So I'm feeling intense attraction. I feel like if this is an ex, or someone who has like similar nostalgia, and I'm just feeling a lot of nostalgia with this particular deck, this particular stack. So I just feel a lot of energy here that was intense, sexual, dynamic connection. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, and I feel like at some point one of you may have felt almost like owned by the other, something like that. It's really intense, and I feel like the separation has been intense as well. So, because I don't feel you guys are together. I'm going to get 3 of these. Okay. All right. Let's see what this is. Separation. Oh. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Okay, so I feel like you're in separation. You guys are not together. This may be an ex, or this may be somebody you've never been able to get super close to, but there is guidance here that's going to bring you guys together, or you just don't know each other yet. But for most of you, this is going to be an ex. Okay, so take what resonates here. Let's go through these cards. Okay. Oh, only time will tell. Friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. Beautiful. Balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So I feel like maybe this is somebody who like is your ex, but you're friends with them. And I'm feeling like, you know, you may have kids together, so it requires you guys to see each other. I think that's coming through. And maybe y'all have been able to form a friendship here. And maybe one of you was with someone else, like there was a third party situation here. And now maybe that's over, or maybe the ex is seeing, you know, a mistake they made. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. I'm feeling there was a lot of challenge and not a lot of support here. And it may be because when y'all were together, you were young and you had kids and time has passed. Okay, let's see what else is going on. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay, so there's definitely feelings here. If this is an ex or someone, you know, you had kids with and you still have to see or whatever, there's still feelings there. Okay. And, you know, it's better to just be upfront about it, to be honest. Yeah. Let's see what else the cards say. Raw power. Yeah, I'm feeling that. Yeah, I feel that. And we have hope. Yeah. Okay, so I feel like there may have been some betrayal here with this raw power. This may have been someone who had a wandering eye. Maybe you did or they did. No judgment here. No one's getting judged here. We don't judge on my channel. So, and I feel like after a lot, they've been through a lot. I feel like the male energy has felt a lot of betrayal since you've been apart. So this is an ex. I think they have played and been played. And I think when they started getting played, then they were like, oh, I really messed up. Now I see the other side. It's like they got karma. Karma came to them in whatever form. It could have been that, you know, they lost a really good job, or they could never they tried to graduate college and they couldn't graduate. There was just a lot of negative karma. And I feel like things started going better for them when they started understanding your value and what all you did. Okay, I feel like the feminine energy gave a lot here. All right, and the masculine energy. Now, we're talking about people who were together when they were young. Okay, so when we're young, there's no judgment here. When we're young, we do a lot of silly things, right? And probably the feminine energy gave too much. All right, and the masculine energy took it for granted, and that's pretty normal, you know, especially for a young couple. Now, if this is an not older, but more mature couple who are meeting, there's going to be a lot of things from the past they have in common. I feel like there may be like a mirroring of personalities here almost for the people who are meeting now. And this would be like people who would be on like their second or third like long-term relationship. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. Let's see these other cards here. We have Wolf Spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom. Yeah, I'm feeling that. And believe in yourself. Okay. I'm going to move these up a little bit. I love the Lover's Oracle, but I tell you, it's just so weirdly shaped that it's kind of weird to work with. Okay. Let's get these cards here. Your voice drives me wild. All right. So y'all probably still talk to each other at least every now and then or something, or they have an opportunity to hear your voice. Okay. So, they may have, if you guys are not, like if this is the more mature couple that are meeting like a second time around kind of thing, there's something probably online that has your voice, or they've recorded your voice, or you've sent them voice messages, or they send you voice messages or whatever. But there's something about your voice that, I can't say that. This raw energy is really like, when it comes to, knowing how to kind of charm, and I feel a lot of charm and finesse with this person. This person's got like Leo, Sag energy, Gemini energy, like, Capricorn, Taurus. I feel a lot of heavy Taurus here. There's something about air here. So the feminine may be more of an air sign. There may be some really fundamental air signs, because there's something about your voice that is very attractive, and it gets them sprung. Okay. I want to marry you. So yeah, this person is, they're very serious. You are all I think about. Oh, wow. Hey, guys. That might be a little bit of Scorpio there as well. Let's look at these little things I pulled out. Leave current situation. So, like I said, it might have been a third-party situation, or it might be that they don't feel like you guys are both emotionally available right now. And it's as if, like, before y'all can really get together, there's some baggage that needs to be cleared, okay? So, there's a player. There's that player energy I felt, okay? Flashy, yeah, Leo, Sag, Aries, fated. You're fated. That's powerful. I feel that. Gemini, yeah, I mentioned Gemini. Brown hair, okay, their natural hair may be brown, or your hair may be brown, what have you. So, wow. Okay, I'm being directed to pull from the Starman Tarot. I haven't been directed to pull from this in a long time. So, I'm feeling like this is, I pulled out fated. I feel like this is fated. And I think you know it. And I feel like this person may have made a lot of people in your life upset because of what happened. And, it's hard when people remember you when you're young, okay? They remember how you messed stuff up, okay? I feel like this person has really changed. I feel like they're the wolf spirit here. They're presenting as a wolf. Like, they've learned a lot from their mistakes, and they want a second chance. Like, this is somebody who wants to be, like, a family person, and, like, have the house and the picket fence and, have dinner on Sunday and all those kind of things. Like this is someone who has been domesticated after being like a wild wolf-like spirit. And there is regret here that they lost the feminine. Right, we have 2 of Wands. Yeah. So it's almost like they've come to a point where they're deciding, like, I need to tell you. I need to talk to you. The Emperor, I pulled that for the last stack as well. I shuffled these cards. And the Princess of Wands. Okay, so it's like, I feel like the masculine energy has kind of bossed up here a little bit. They've learned from their mistakes, and they're getting it together, and they want this Princess of Wands. I'm feeling that's you, to be a part of it. They want you a part of their life. They want to marry you. They're ready to settle down. But I feel like they also understand that there is baggage here that has to be gone through. It has to be removed. There's just no other way to go forward. You're going to have to talk about some difficult things, especially if you want this to be something viable. And I feel like this is fated. The friendship is important here, though. And I feel like that would be the first step for you to build trust with this past male energy. Now, if you're a new, like this is the more mature couple coming together. And what I mean by mature is like you're not 20, okay? You're like probably 35 and above, all right? You could be 30. It just depends, but generally speaking. And I feel if that's the case, then the masculine energy has a lot of this this Emperor, Princess of Wands energy. So they have this flashy kind of energy. In the past, they probably were a player of some kind. They like to party and things like that. And I feel like this is a masculine energy that's been through all that, and they want real love, okay? And they're seeing that hope in the feminine energy, all right? And so they are making up their mind. Like they have two pathways kind of thing. Like they're surveying their ground, and they're ready to like move forward, all right? And I'm feeling like I'm seeing the world presenting in the hand, like this Princess of Wands energy is like a wish fulfillment. Like you feel like a gift to them. If this is the more, the more mature couple here. Let me get a few more cards as well. All right. Your voice drives me wild. I want to marry you. Like, man. You know what? You've got to be pretty wonderful for someone to come back and put their pride aside, I'm just saying, and want to make a play, okay, to have like happy family. If you have children together, this is even more so, okay? So, but it doesn't make it okay what happened. It doesn't mean you have to do it. It doesn't mean that, you know, the masculine definitely feels this is fated, okay? You may say, Amy, please. I'm hearing that. Amy, please. Don't tell me that shit. I don't want to hear it. I know. I'm sorry. Don't shoot the messenger, all right? A successful career, a happy working environment, pay raises, and promotions. So I feel like this person's on the come up, okay? Either you are or they are, or you both are. But there's definitely energy of success here. Well, you have the Emperor as well. So Emperors are usually successful, well-grounded, and, you know, usually in positions of leadership, like management and things like that and above. Many times Emperors have their own businesses and stuff. And that might be in the future for this masculine energy. That might be the track he's getting on, all right? And that is gender. That is not gender, that is energy, sorry. Triple moon, embracing all aspects of yourself, the divine and the earthly. And you know what? If you don't want to do this, you don't have to do this. Just keep that in mind. Like, I do think that if this is something you don't want to do, it will be very healing. Like, you will have a very healing relationship. You will be able to co-parent in a really peaceful manner. But I think there are things between you two that you need to resolve. Okay, we have earth. Ask the element of earth for grounding, stability, and strength in times of chaos. So I feel like this Emperor Raw dude caused a lot of chaos, all right? And there was probably a lot of damage done to like your self-esteem. You probably felt tired and haggard and taken for granted and used and all those things. A lot of words are coming through for describing how you felt. And the bottom line is he betrayed you. And if this is something that you can't talk to him about or talk to them about, or you know, this energy, not gender, then if you can't talk about your pain, then you can't have anything with them. Okay. So, you know, if you really want this, if this is something that you really feel is good for you and you see the improvement in this person, how they're rising up and trying to overcome, you know, go as guided, but don't get yourself in a situation where you're going to be unhappy. Always be willing to leave if you're unhappy, because you're here to be happy. All right, let's get some numbers. These are numbers of alignment. They could be numbers of, you know, the time period when this is going to really come together and start to pop. We'll see what comes up. All right. Oh, okay. We have 2 1s. So 11s are going to be signs of alignment. And then we have, wow, 3 4. Okay, we have 11. 11 is the only repeating number here, I believe. Or do we have 6s? Okay, you have, so 66, 66 is going to be numbers as well. And then the 11s or 1s repeating are going to be numbers. I feel like, honestly, we're talking 12 to 24 months here. Okay, 24 isn't down on the number. I'm just getting that. There seems like there's a lot of healing that needs to happen in this connection. And it's probably best to go slow. And make sure that the wolf spirit has decided to mate for life, okay? I think it's okay to have, and this is interesting because the issue of vetting has come out in, I think, almost every session I've done so far. It's okay to vet somebody. It's okay to be like, you know what? We're going to see. Let's be friends. Let's start talking on the regular, and let's just see. Let's just see how this works out. And you let this little wolf spirit over here show you what they're made of, okay? I don't think this energy is afraid to like prove to you how they are. But what I think could happen is that they show you how they are, and you're still like, you know what? I'm so happy that you've become this person, but it's too late for us, right? And for some of you, it's going to be like, this is what I wanted. I want to have a family. I still love you, that kind of thing. Now, if this is the older couple, there's a lot of happiness coming here. But I think the masculine energy is going to have to be willing to be vetted by the feminine energy just the same. So it's going to be, you may have this instinct to move quickly with this connection, and then have a moment where you slow down. I think the feminine energy will pull back to see what the wolf does, okay? And that's kind of the moment of like, is this real or not? And if the wolf stays and is patient, then probably you can move forward a little bit. So, all right, guys, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did or it didn't, please leave me a comment in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys. Hi, number 5, all of you that selected this card, which I'm going to read. Now, keep in mind, this is a general reading, general session. Sorry, I'm shaking you guys. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I do offer personal sessions, private sessions. All that information will be down in my description box, and my contact information will be somewhere on the screen. I just want to thank all you guys who subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. All right, this card says, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Sorry, I am shaking you guys. All right. Yeah, so positive thinking. So stay optimistic about your love life. Okay, the songs that I got for you both were by Peter Gabriel. One was the love part that I felt was the Salisbury Hill. And for you guys, both songs are kind of sweet, okay? So the second song for like the intense, like sexual attraction was In Your Eyes, all right? This is a very romantic, sweet kind of connection, all right? I think some of you may have given up on love, or you're in a relationship. It may be a long-term relationship, and maybe it feels like it's fizzling out. Because there is some nostalgia here. So this could be somebody who has been friends with someone for a long time, and it's like the Harry Met Sally thing. It kind of evolves into something else. And yeah, so let's see what the cards say. I have fairy magic. Respectfully work with the fairies and elementals to achieve your goals. Okay, what I'm feeling with this for your relationship, for who wants to do bad things to you, I think you probably know who this is, by the way. That the connection, if it doesn't feel magical now, it did when you met, okay? For some of you, this is about rekindling the magical connection that you have, or ascending your relationship. And I'm feeling like this is kind of a different kind of session, because I feel like it's probably for people who are in a relationship with their person, okay? Yeah, so let's keep going. You know what? I'm going to draw some of these cards, and I have, I want to get a few things out of my little golden box over there. It has like attributes and things as well. So these have messages, like channeled messages that I put together. So, okay, that one. I'm going to get 3. Woo! We didn't see it. It's supposed to be a surprise, you guys. So just play along like you didn't see it. All right. I feel like, it wants to flip over. I feel like, it's interesting. I'm sorry. I'm shaking you guys. I have got to stop that. Okay. I feel like this connection is, there's a lot of love and fun here. I do feel a past life energy. So, and you guys might be coming up just to a situation, and it almost feels funny. That's kind of like a past life connection that you both kind of know, but don't really talk about. And there's something like funny about it that I think both of you may be dreaming about it, or one of you is. And anyway, all right, let's get a few of these little... Okay, I'm trying to mix it up, I don't want to see them. It's supposed to be a surprise. Okay, that's probably enough. All right. Okay, so let's finish going through the cards. Okay, I am going to probably pull some tarot for you guys. Bring love. Okay, sorry guys. I keep shaking the camera and I'm sorry about that. I'm having to get used to this over the table situation. So bring love into the situation. I'm feeling, you know, if you know who this is, there is a need here to deepen your connection. New Moon in Aquarius. So there's some change needed. Like y'all need to mix it up a little bit. All right. There may also be a need here to open up more. There may be a need here to be more emotional. And it's hard if you're like a young couple that are together and you have children. It may be this situation that, you know, the magic just doesn't just seem as magical as it once was. Or this could be like a relationship you're in, it's long distance and it's hard to keep the magic flowing. But I feel like there's a blessing coming, okay? Because the stay optimistic to me speaks of something really wonderful happening for this connection, all right? Okay, we have Fox Spirit. Think on your feet. Okay. Buffalo Spirit. The abundant universe will provide. Okay. Yeah, that's the blessing energy I'm feeling coming forward for you guys. Yeah, I feel like it's like the universe wants to bless this union, okay? All right, let's see. Wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. All right. My chair is squeaking. I'm sorry. Embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. Okay. Passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking if you have been considering that maybe this isn't your person, you know, maybe it's fizzling, or maybe, you know, you're tired and you just don't want to deal with the crap anymore, you know. The advice here is to not do anything hasty, all right? And to open up. There's a need here to open up. Open up about your emotions. Open up about what you need. Open up about the future, what you see together. Like dream together, okay? And there's a need here to be thoughtful about how you communicate, okay? Because I feel like not all of you, but for some of you, you're in a delicate connection, okay? It feels fragile. So handle it with care, all right? Especially if you think this is your person and you want to be with them. If you think this may not be your person, then it's time to open up about what you need and open up about what you're feeling and those kind of things. Because if you're not feeling the connection anymore, then I'm feeling like the advice here is to like get more intimate, like emotionally intimate and physically intimate with one another. All right. Okay. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Right. I feel like this is between you and your partner. Like it's time to be friends again. Like I feel like maybe for some of you, you stop being friends at some point, and that's a vital part of this particular connection. The buffalo and the fox spirit are friends, all right? Okay. Okay, we have Hades as a masculine energy here, death. Okay, so that's powerful energy. I feel that. Yeah, okay. And then we have, I'm not going to try to pronounce her name, but expansiveness, Sagittarius. That's the feminine energy here. So I'm feeling the feminine as the fox spirit and the masculine as the buffalo. All right. Okay. So that helps. I know you probably can't see all these cards, but I'm laying them out a certain way for me to connect with them. I feel like there may have been, for some of you, not all of you who are going to resonate with this, this could have been a relationship that was destructive to a point. Like there was like, you know, y'all maybe got together young and there were some habits or some inappropriateness going on. You found out about it. Like there's a betrayal energy here between these two energies. For some of you, this is just this is just life. You know, life gets in the way, you know, and then you kind of drift apart and you have to make a choice to come back together. And I feel like for many of you, it's just time to be friends. It's time to go back to being friends. And if you can't open up to your friends about how you feel or what you need, then how are you going to open up to your person, you know? So maybe try being more friendly with one another. Okay. And I know it's hard when you're highly stressed, and I feel a lot of stress here. Okay. We have 8 of Swords. All right. Yeah, I feel that. The King of Swords. Ooh, a lot of swords energy and strength. Okay. So I feel like, there's just a lot of worry and grief, in this connection. And I think it has to do with just life. All right. But the connection is strong with the Strength card here. There is a need for clarity. The King of Swords has clarity. Sometimes the King of Swords, very smart, but can be emotionally unavailable. Okay. And this may cause worry and grief. It may make one party feel like the other is not being completely emotionally honest and is not being completely emotionally vulnerable. And it may make one partner feel like the other partner is not as authentic as the other, if this makes sense. Okay. So lots of advice here to connect on a friend level. Be willing to hear things that you don't want to hear. And be willing to say things that you don't want to say. If you want to keep a connection like this, then it's important that you open up to one another. Okay, you know what? Here's the deal. You open up to somebody and it doesn't work out. You know what? You gave everything you had, right? And you can walk away knowing that. And there's an energy that comes with that. When you give from the heart, even if it doesn't work out, it is a skill. It's like an emotional intelligence level that you get to where you decide that there are some things worth giving your all to. And you make the decisions about what that is. And love is one of those things that's worth it. Even if it doesn't work out, you know, it's an experience with a soulmate that brings a lot of joy. So, you know, and you have to decide if that is where you want to go with this connection. You know, is this what you want? I can see why you'd want Hades, and I can see why Hades would want the expansiveness, Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius is a very sexy. This fox is charming. There's Libra, Gemini, air energy here. Lots of air energy. I feel with Hades, I'm feeling Scorpio as well, and Gemini's air, a Cancer, Taurus as well. And I feel like although these energies are very different, they go together. Okay. Sometimes those opposite, you guys may be like, have either sun, moon, or rising, in like the divine counterpart. So like Aries is Libra. Okay. So that's the opposite of Aries is Libra. The opposite of Libra is Aries, that kind of thing. The opposite of Leo is Aquarius. So you can go look all that up. I feel like you guys may have that energy going on between you. And it creates a powerful magnetic pull. So let's go through these cards here. Okay, guys. Sorry, I shook the camera. I'm sorry. I can't wait to touch you. Yeah, there's that magnetic, magical energy. All right. Stay positive about this. I think you can build on that through friendship, okay? I think you can build on the magnetism and the sexual attraction through friendship because it's still there, okay? Like, I'm getting like a message like from the more masculine energy, like he still looks at your ass, that kind of stuff. Like it's still there. It's all still there. And you know, she does what she does, and that's energy, not gender. Anyway, so there's still a lot of chemistry here, all right? But there's a need. It's almost like the relationship has gotten drowned in the mundane, and so the magical energy is having a hard time. So I'm feeling like it's really important that there's flirting and friendship, and to be very lighthearted, okay? The more lighthearted and laughter you can bring to this connection, the more intense it's going to get. Okay. You're going to get the magic back. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Your eyes look right through me. Huh. So intense. There's intensity. There is still a lot of intensity here. I feel it like flowing through my hands. It's crazy. Oh, wow. When I think of you, I touch myself. So, you know, while you're busy doing whatever with the kids, or I don't know your particular situation, but I'm just saying that there's still a lot of chemistry here. So there's still thoughts of you and getting off to that and that kind of thing. So, you know, it's intensity. It's still there. It's just being drowned out by like either like emotional distance, or maybe somebody has to work away, or you have kids and have all this stuff, or, you know, that kind of thing. So, yeah, this, you know, I started out saying this was the sweetest pile in the whole pick a card. And then you guys have the most intense, like crazy intense connection, because it's friendship, it's love, and it's lust, all, and the spiritual all in one. Okay, so it feels very light, but there is an intensity here that it's almost like there are things you guys do that nobody knows about. Well, most people don't know what other people do, right? But it's like, but it feels like something you would never tell. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna move on. Okay, sorry, I shook the camera. I'm trying to stop. Okay, writing. All right. Cancer. So one of you may be a Cancer. There may be Cancer energy between you two. Black hair. One of you has black hair, or that may not resonate. I want to grow old with you. So this could be somebody you're married to or in a long-term relationship with, or want to be in a long-term relationship. I just feel like there is a connection here, like a coupleship. So I feel like, you know, this is a long-term partner or somebody who's married, that kind of thing, married to each other kind of thing. So I'm going to get some more cards. I'm going to get a few more tarot here. All right. So, okay. Whoops. I'm not going to use those. I'm going to use these. I feel that's better. Yes. Okay. All right. Sorry, my chair is squeaking. I really need to fix it. Okay, these do not shuffle very well anymore. This is the Starman Tarot. I didn't plan on using this, but I got guided to pull it, so. Okay. All right, I'm going to get 3 of these. I feel like for some of you, there's some distance, okay? Because there's a lot about, like, wanting to touch whatever, you know, so I feel like that could be as well. So somebody may work away, have to work away, that kind of thing. Oh, I dropped a couple cards. All right. And I'm going to get one more, because I like to get odd numbers most of the time. Every once in a while I'll do the even, but okay, let's see what's going on here. Oh, we have the 10 of Cups. Oh, that's great. That's like emotional, family, happiness, being fulfilled. Yeah, that's like happy family. We have the 4 of Cups here. We have the Ace of Wands, and we have the 6 of Wands, so victory, and we have the Devil. Okay. I feel like for some of you, the the sex thing is an issue. All right. And I also feel like for some of you, there's jealousy here. Maybe someone has to spend a lot of time away or something like that. But there's definitely a jealousy energy here. It may be that, okay, so there may be someone else interested in your partner, okay? And nothing's happened, but there's interest, and you may know about this. You may know that your partner may have a lot of people interested in them. I'm getting also that the feminine energy here has, wow, okay, so you're both probably got other people who are attracted to you, okay? But it's like you both want this, all right? So for some of you, you're in separation, okay? So that's just coming through. I'm feeling like for some of you, you're not together. Okay, so for some of you that have considered not being with this person anymore, sorry, I shook the camera, considering not being with this person anymore, there's a feeling here of wait, okay? Just wait, breathe out, and because there's good things here. There's victory, there's happiness, but I feel like you both need to have some conversations with one another, all right? And I think you both know you have other options, all right? You can go do something else and it will be victorious. But I also feel like if you want this connection and it's a healthy connection. If it's not healthy, you need to, emotionally healthy, physically healthy, those kind of things. I do feel with the Ace of Wands that that chemistry is still there. I'm feeling for some of you, there could even be like a baby that comes from this union, maybe another child if you already have children, or a union. This is family energy here. Okay, so it's very possible that you can go to the next level. For some of you, where it's like a distance issue, I feel like that, yeah, I feel like you guys will come together. All right, if this is a distance issue and you're like in a long-term committed kind of relationship, I feel like many of you will get past this this block, that it may be distance, it may be emotional distance, whatever it is, you will overcome it, and there's victory here for this family energy. So it's like you will come together. Like if you want to live together, you will live together. If you want to get married, you'll get married. You'll be able to bring the magic into the relationship. And I feel like for a lot that it's the feminine energy that's unsure, because I feel like the Hades energy feels a little destructive. Okay. And that's no judgment. Okay. But it just feels a little destructive, and it's as if there has to be a little chase here. Okay. That's what I'm feeling like. The buffalo's got to chase the fox a little bit. Okay. Because it sends a message that the feminine energy feels, gosh, this is so, the feminine energy will feel more at home and wanted. Okay, it's important that this expansive Sagittarius-like energy, fire-like energy, feels wanted by this Scorpio water type energy. All right, so you may have to pursue a little bit, you may have to charm a little bit to get to this Ten of Cups. The feminine energy may have to open up and really with the expansiveness, I'm feeling like the feminine energy needs to come to terms with probably things that have to do with their sexuality, their self-image, things like that, because it's going to make this Hades energy far more drawn. And it's going to help the Hades energy know that, this person is opening up to me. They're being expansive with me and telling me like deep things about themselves. And that resonates with this Hades energy. So yeah, trust your journey. Trust your journey. Don't make any hasty decisions or anything like that. Okay? Do as you're guided. Okay? This is a general session. So take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I'm going to get some numbers for you guys. All right, let's see here. Okay, we have, 11-11. Okay, 11-11. 11-11 is going to be your signs of alignment. So I feel like the 11-11s will probably help you know when to move within the... Okay, I feel like the 11-11s will help you know when to move in this relationship, like when to open up, when to talk about some deep things, and when for the other energy to kind of be a little bit more charming and be a little bit more, what is the word I'm looking for? Romantic, I guess. Just be a little bit more debonair, okay, with this feminine energy, because this feminine energy needs to be nurtured. All right, I'm feeling a need for the feminine to be nurtured into this next level, okay, because I feel like whatever has happened in the past, or with both of you, or in a relationship, there's this feminine energy is trying very hard to open up, and I feel like it's difficult. So you're going to have to love them through it, all right? And the feminine energy is going to have to give Hades some patience here, because, Hades is a deep energy, but sometimes I feel like I'm seeing a water spout. Okay, so sometimes it gets explosive if they don't have like a soft place to fall. All right, so be supportive, and it will all work out, but if you want it to. All right, so watch out for those 11-11s. Be sure to look that number up. It's a number of alignment. So, All right, guys, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did or it didn't, please leave me a comment in the comment section down below. I would love to hear from you guys. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I will see you next time. Bye. All of you that selected this card, which is Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Woo! Let me tell you something. Okay, the songs that I got for you was Fooled Around and Fell in Love. I'm not sure who that's by, but I've created a playlist with all these songs on. The name of it is You Fucking Me Makes Me Bilingual. Okay, so if that doesn't resonate, then this may not be your stack, but there's an intensity here. I feel like this is a couple who got together maybe on the internet, like for a little, you know, fun, and or met, like you met somewhere and had some fun with somebody, or this connection just started off being fun and it still is fun. Okay, this is, I feel like, a lot of lighthearted sexual chemistry here. Like I feel like these two people together, there's nothing they probably wouldn't do for the other. It's really deep. Okay, so all right, let me go ahead. You know what, I'm gonna get, where are my, I'm gonna get a few of these cards. I'm gonna get 3. These are like little channel messages I got to bring forward. So, you guys are just, I'm telling you, the chemistry here is off the chart. I'm feeling like the masculine energy is very like virile. Okay. And I feel like the feminine energy is very feminine and like, I don't know what kind of word to use to describe this, but is really comfortable with like their sexuality. Okay, so this is like two people who are extremely strong when it comes to like, one of you may practice tantra or have had kundalini awakening. Like this is a really intense like sexual energy here, and it feels like, yeah, like that magical sexual chemistry, if you know what I'm saying. Whoops, that didn't really shuffle. There we go. Okay. I like this one, and this one, and this one. Okay. All right. And I want to get a few little, if you haven't met this person, this is somebody you're going to meet, and you may want to do things with them that you haven't done before. It feels like this is somebody who is going to be safe for you to open all the way up to. Sometimes the words that come out of my mouth, I don't know. I don't know where they're coming from. Okay. I'm going to get this one. All right. That's quite a few. Okay. All right. I almost feel like I need like a cold shower. Okay. So, and we haven't even gotten into the cards. So I don't know what you guys have been doing or what, but you should keep doing it. Okay. We have My Beloved. Though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. Ooh, that's intense. Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for your life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. All right. For many of you, you may have like actually done like manifestation work to bring this person to you, or they have, or you've both really, I feel like there's just a lot of energy of going through a lot with relationships, and that's why you both are so, like literally, I feel like your kundalini is on fire. Okay, like there's like ascended master energy here. This is someone who is in a past life like mastered some kind of tantra or like Western tantra, something like that. Okay, so, and I feel like that's probably part of the draw here. You guys, okay, I'm getting a past life thing here. You guys may have been like in a kind of like a religious, like cultish kind of magical organization or something like that, or church or whatever, what have you, whatever resonates with you. And so you both have learned in that lifetime to master these things. You may have done it together, but definitely you both have experience with that. And I feel like through this lifetime, through things that have happened in this lifetime, you've been able to kind of ascend that energy. You both may be poly. There may be some alternative, you know, lifestyle kind of stuff going on here. There may be some unusual gifts and abilities that might make other people a little bit uncomfortable. Okay, I'm just telling you what I'm getting. All right. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction. So yeah, that's what I'm feeling. It's on fire, like on fire. When you meet, I feel like when you meet, you're going to feel this. You're going to feel the pull, and it's probably going to confuse you. Okay. Because you're going to feel it so strongly for someone you've never met before. This may be online, okay? And because it's online, it makes it even weirder. You know what I mean? Like, it makes it weird that you're starting to feel like energy, like pull to another person through a weird, like, computer thing, right? So it feels like there's a little bit here a little bit of strangeness in the connection. So that may not be online. It may be in person. It depends. You know, this is a general session. So, all right. I'm getting a seahorse, watch and wait. Okay. Oh, I got a lot of animal cards for you guys. Be generous of spirit. Use your mind wisely. Someone's very smart here. Spirit has a plan. All right. I feel like there's someone here is really smart. Okay. They are patient, and I feel like when you meet, they're going to try to figure out how to move closer to you. All right. And I feel like the feminine energy here is probably really spiritual or connected in some way, and probably gets intuitive hits on where to go and how to be. And there's an energy here of discernment with use your mind wisely, with spirit has a plan. I'm feeling like when this energy approaches, I feel like there will be some time of discernment. There'll be some time of vetting this lion seahorse spirit, okay? And the thing about the masculine energy, and that's energy, not gender, this is a patient lion, okay? Very patient. So I'm feeling fire, but some water here as well. So they have a nurturing aspect here. And, you know, lions are nurturing to their own young, right? But they can be fierce. So I feel like this is someone who will protect this connection. And I feel like at first you may be figuring out, like, is this real? Is this love? Like, what is this? Is this lust? Hey, no judgment. If it's lust, go for it. You know, if you do it safely, that's like, you know, you're both adults kind of thing. So, all right, let's see what else we get here. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, we got Vulcan, inventiveness. All right, we have Mithras, sacrifice. Yeah. I feel that. I don't know how to pronounce this. Strength. This is the feminine energy. And we have white buffalo woman, peace. All right. Yeah, I'm feeling like the feminine energy has been through a lot. And I feel like their kundalini is very awake. They're very connected to it. And I think that's because they work through a lot of trauma, or they're working through a lot of trauma. The white buffalo woman, you should look her up. Okay. This is a Native American story about a Native goddess who comes forward and teaches tribes how to do rituals and that kind of thing. Very powerful energy here. So I feel like the feminine energy has like ascended master energy. All right. Very strong. I feel like your life purpose is going to be supported by the masculine energy here with inventiveness and sacrifice. I feel like this energy is coming forward to protect you while you do this work. Okay. So I feel like even though you might meet in a really strange way, and it may take time for you both to figure out that, hey, this is what people write songs about. You know, like this is what people have been talking about. I feel like these two have not felt this before. Okay, this is something new and confusing. I'm hearing confusing as hell. I'm confused. I don't know. So when you meet them, you're going to feel that attraction. Little things. Communicator. Okay, so We have successful. Yeah, I'm feeling that. I'm feeling like you both are successful in your own right. Tattoos. One of you has tattoos. Smart. And intense chemistry. So we get the chemistry thing again. I think out of all of those, that's the most important thing. I feel like the masculine energy is willing and more than capable of caring for the white buffalo woman energy in a way that is, I feel like there's an element of sacredness here. Like the masculine energy views the feminine energy as like something sacred, something magical, something like a goddess. And I feel like in a very, okay, I'm getting a kind of, this won't resonate for everybody, but for some of you, like there's an element here where like the masculine energy like almost worships this individual, like adores this person to the point of like giving such beautiful energy of love here that this energy of the white buffalo woman is able to emerge from this, God, I'm feeling like saint energy. Like whoever connects to this reading, I'm telling you, like you have the ability to do just about anything, okay? It could be masculine energy or feminine energy. It doesn't matter. Whoever's connecting, you have the ability to change your life. I'm hearing like write your own script, like do your own thing. There's an element here about owning yourself and trusting the chemistry. I think that is going to be a big lesson for you. To trust your intuition, to trust where spirit has a plan, where they're moving you. And I feel like this person will help validate so much for you. You may have actually worked on manifesting this person. And I feel like they're going to come in sooner than later. Let's get a time period. All right. That's crazy. Okay. I'm feeling like, oh, we have 3 6s. Okay, so 666 is going to be a number of alignment, all right, and manifestation. Okay, so also it could be 12 to 18 months. For some of you, that is weeks as well. I'm getting the number 9 here, so I'm also feeling like you could have a family with this person as well. So let me get a couple more cards for you guys. I'm sorry if I shook you. All right, what else can we get here? This one, okay. Labyrinth. Transition to a higher level of being, raising your energy vibration, energetic vibration, enlightenment. Yeah. Yeah, I'm feeling like that's kind of what the more feminine energy is working on. The masculine could be working on that too, but it will be different. It'll be in a different way. I feel like the masculine's energy right now is about forgiveness. Like they're going through some stuff where they're being required to kind of learn how to forgive and work through some stuff and let it go. And I think the feminine energy is learning how to manifest self-love, self-acceptance, so they can move forward into like their life's work. I feel like the masculine energy already kind of knows what their life work is. They may be very successful or working on their success, but there's success energy here. So whatever the feminine is working on, I feel like you're going to be very successful. This union is going to be very successful, but you're going to have to make some leaps here. All right. Okay, this is interesting. Wait a minute. Okay. All right. It's just funny because I got 2 of these with another stack here. So that's crazy. And I shuffled the cards. So I talk about you to my friends. So this is somebody who is going to talk about you to their friends. So you're going to have to get okay with that. I feel like this person has this masculine energy. Sorry, you guys are shaking. I feel like this masculine energy has a lot of friends. It's very friendly. So, you got some Leo, you got some Taurus, you got some Sagittarius, you got some Cancer energy there. So, yeah, and I feel like the feminine energy is going to have to be, open to that. And I feel like the feminine energy is getting to a place where, like, the possessiveness is gone. Like, the need to possess somebody is gone. But I feel like also there's an element with certain feminine energies here that they want the romantic, like being swept away kind of energy, and the masculine will be able to pick up on that. Okay, this is somebody who's smart. This masculine energy, a cool cat, will figure it out. Okay, your eyes look right through me. So there's that intense attraction. I think there's something about when you guys look into each other's eyes, like for the first time, it's validation. It's just like, wow, this is it. This is my person. And I feel like the feminine energy will kind of question it. Like, how did the, like, be a little bit like, I don't really, like, this is how, like, there's just this whole sense of like being kind of shocked and stunned by the fact that this person came in the way they did. And it's happening so quickly. And it's a validation of the power of your magic, of your manifestation, of your law of attraction, of your prayer, your meditation, whatever it is you've done to bring this person to you, whether it was just you started opening up to people, you know, that's a validation that opening up and letting people in will bring you the love of your life. Because I'm feeling like that's the energy here. Okay. Okay, so they think you're really hot, all right? So they get a little handsy with themselves because they just can't help it. Because the chemistry is crazy, and I think that's going to be part of it, is that the intensity of the connection is so great that it almost creates like a sense of anxiety, like you want to crash against each other constantly. And I feel like for both, they're at a place where they understand that balance is going to make this an even better connection. Like to let it simmer, let it bubble up, let it, you know, let it boil. Don't fry it, you know, don't burn it out, because this is such intense attraction that if you could burn it out, okay, if you collide too much. So, you know, I think the advice here is to slow and steady kind of thing. And yeah, trust your path. Trust where you're guided, all right? And you're going to find love, real love, like crazy, like that crazy love. I feel like some of you guys are like, that is not coming from me, Amy. You are wrong. I'm telling you, this crazy kind of attraction and sexual chemistry is coming for you. So get ready, all right? Okay, guys, that's what I got for you. So I hope this resonated. If it did or it didn't, please leave me a comment in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.